Ever since I made my first 2hollis video, he's been blowing the fuck up. From when he opened for Ken Carson at his show, to his new drops like Trauma and Gold. He's been making waves, and his production style has evolved, even since I made the last one, which you guys love, by the way. In this video, I'm gonna show you the new tricks and the new crazy style 2hollis uses to make hard beats for himself. Stick to the end, because you'll learn a ton from this video. Alright, to start, I'm just gonna sound design a Serum synth. I'm very sure he sound designs most of the synths that he uses. So we're dragging the envelope down to make it a bit more plucky. I think actually we'll use just one for this. Yeah, let's just use one. We want to make like a glitchy sort of melody. So I'm making the top line at the same time as I'm making the bass notes. So it's an extremely simple pattern. I literally did that in like 30 seconds. To make it more unique, what 2hollis did in the song Trauma is he used all of these top line notes and gave them like a glitch aspect to them. Since I'm in FL Studio, I can go Alt-U or Option-U if you're on Mac to give all the notes like a stutter effect. I'm gonna drag it down so only 4. You've probably seen people use this on hi-hats to make hi-hat rolls. I'm gonna immediately go to drums on this. For the start of Trauma, he used like complete underground drums, like 1-step hi-hat, hard 808. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's get a nice snare and add 1-step hi-hat. And then I hold shift and drag them over like this. I'm hearing a little triplet at the end here. Let's add a hard 808 and we'll just follow the bass notes. So right now we're just getting the bare bones for the beat. We're gonna add some mini counters just to make it sound amazing. And then in the arrangement is where 2hollis separates himself from other artists. He does so many crazy things. Stick around for that. It's some major sauce. For a counter, I'm gonna use this synth from my Heat Seeker preset bank. It's just gonna be a 1-note stab that we'll add reverb to. This one's a semitone up, so it's a C instead of a B. I wanna do that to make tension between these notes. It won't sound so evil because it's not exactly next to it, but it's far away. I want it to be 5 semitones down, basically. There's always crazy open hats in his beats as well, so we'll add some now. I think I'll do a reverse open hat, go reverse, and we'll turn on the envelope so we can match it up perfectly. I want it to lead into the next note, so here. We'll add one lead, and then we'll go straight to the next section. Because in Trauma, he adds a crazy switch up, which I'm gonna try and put my own spin on, and you guys should too. Whenever you're making a beat like an artist, you should always try and add your own aspects to it. Let's add a little lead. This will be from my Shuttersphere Serum bank, which is in the description. Please feel free to check that out. That's so hard. All right, now we'll try and add the switch up. Let's add a Serum bass for this. This will go in more of an EDM route. That's the main reason I listened to 2hollis in the first place. Let's get this bulge bass from my Serum bank. Link in description. And we'll follow the bass notes. Let's turn off the hi-hats. Let's layer a kick with that. Put it on each 4-step. We'll also add this house open hat. Put it on each 4-step, but move it over 2. Now I'll add a snare to keep the rhythm. I'm gonna add some distortion to this bass, some decapitator. I think instead of having that bass, I'm gonna switch it up and add a sidechain to it with Shaperbox. So just bassline ducking. That's hard. We can even copy this pattern over to another synth to see if the layer works, especially for the switch up. Maybe this time we'll layer it 16 times. We'll add reverb to it as well to make the sidechain hit more because there's more for it to go woo, woo, woo. I don't know if that made sense. I hope it did. All right, I'm gonna keep it simple because you always gotta leave room for vocals, even in crazy beats like this. Always keep that in mind. And literally all I have on the master is a soft clipper and a limiter. I copied this from Nick Mira, but honestly, all you really need is a soft clipper on default settings. Like literally just add it. All right, let's arrange this and add some crazy transitions and stuff like that. Drag them all into your playlist. I'm gonna drag them out like this, then cut them so it's easier to work with. Copy them over. We want it to start with the original melody and the original drums. So let's drag those. Bro, I forgot how hard this was. All right, so I want to kind of like build into this drop. So we're going to start off with giving the beat some of the elements of the drop, just so it's not so surprising. We'll probably add in the bass. Now that they know it's coming, we can straight up just put it here. That's so hard. check out my kits in the description. Please subscribe if you enjoyed, and check out 2hollis as well. He has blown up since I made that first video on him, and it just feels right. All right, goodbye.